as you can see from the comments section, we'll have a little bit of fun tonight. Talk about a comment from a certain individual, and I'm going to put them on blast in a little bit. So basically, trying to see if I can get some better lighting in here. Let me turn this damn thing on. See if that helps. I'm reading through the comment sections from that little chat, and there was one comment on there, and I'm like, what the hell? So I thought I'd bring it to our attention, have some fun with it, and see what you guys think as well. We got a couple people out there. I know it'll take a couple minutes for the notifications to jump in. So grab yourself a bottle of sweet tea, hit the head, whatever, and we'll get started here in a couple minutes. And if you get a chance, hit the thumbs up button and say something, say hi or something on the comment section. We got Walking Jack Nava coming in first place. This will be my 9 o'clock live chat, even at 8 o'clock here. We got Steve Healy coming in second. Welcome, welcome to the show. Should be fun. We're going to talk a little bit about comment sections, not so much hate mail. Honestly, the community is super awesome. I get a lot of outstanding comments saying thanks for this and thanks for that and so on. So, but I'm like, there was one comment today sparked me a little bit, and I figured, you know what? I'm going to put them on blast. It's my channel. I can do whatever the hell I want, and you're getting blasted. You're getting blasted, my man. So we'll wait. We'll make sure everybody shows up. Brian T, welcome to the show. Hope I didn't miss anybody while we're waiting. Not so far. Brian T in third place. We got one thumbs up so far. If you guys get a chance, hit the button. Hit the button, appreciate it. Should be a good time, at least for a little while. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to talk about tonight's comment chats. So, for those of you that are new, been doing YouTube for like 8 years now. 8 years is pretty long, and it's been a fun time. Welcome to the show, Andy. It's been a lot of growing, learning, and that's kind of the thing. That was the reason why, one of the reasons why I started even YouTube was I was trying to video myself and see the things that I could work on when it came to IDPA and USPSA stuff, just to become a better pistol shooter. And years went by, and then started shooting long range stuff, having some fun with that. And it's been an awesome adventure. There's been a lot of good people I've had a chance to meet through YouTube, and then there's always a couple that you just wish you never met, right? We got Brian Berg out there, LZ USA. Welcome to the show. So today's video or live stream, whatever you want to call it, we're going to talk a little bit about the shooting community. No one hates Rick. That's right, Scott. Unfortunately, we got one guy yapping in the comment section from the last live chat. Now, I showed a bunch of ammo here, and it was never there to, boast, whatever the hell the word is. Basically, say, hey, look what I got kind of thing. Never been about that. You guys know, those of you that know me know. It was like, what I say is what I mean and try to do. So all this work and hard testing that I did doing lot testing, right? All comes into play of spending time, my energy. What's up, Mr. Crowderman? What up, Willard? That crossed out there, Eagle Eye. Yeah, kind of. It's even better than that, though. It wasn't even really about the ammo. Or maybe it was. I don't know. I'm going to read the comment to you guys in a minute. I'm going to put his name on blast because to hell with you. I really don't care. I think in this community, we do, myself, Ray, Eagle Eye Shooting. We do an outstanding job trying to help people learn to either fall in love with the sport of shooting, to maybe help with little tips and tricks, to show them the stuff that we did that didn't work. You know, I show match video footage when I have someone that basically can video record me at the time. Who hates good information? Yeah, appreciate it. Brody, what's up? You know, we are here to help. At least I feel like, hey, you guys may learn something watching the chats. You may get entertained, whatever the case is, the reason why you're here. But I think as overall, we really try to help the shooting community become, pour some AEWD, yeah. We really try to help, you know, give some good information. And if something new comes out or there's a better way to do something, where'd you get all the Ely ammo? I got it from Kilos Shooting Sports. Not great, honestly, Broadway. Let's see. Help me so much. Never asked anything in return. Appreciate it, Scott. Yeah, you know, we're here to help the most we can. So here's the comment. There's a comment that's basically starting this live chat, but it'll make good conversation. So the comment was this: 22 NRL and the like started so those without the means to compete in centerfire had an option. Okay, I agree with that. I agree with that. And then he says, now you clowns, let me read here. Now you clowns have made the 22 LR version unattainable for most, and then way to go. So, first off, there's two different things to start off with. You can shoot open, you can shoot production. Okay, so you can either shoot with the big boys and girls, or you can bring the stuff you have. So at that point, I believe you're wrong. So the biggest thing was you call me a clown, which is fine. I actually screw off quite a bit, and I don't even take clowning as an offense. But struck me wrong, right? But to say that it made the 22 LR version unobtainable for most, way to go. That's not true. If you're going to spend the time and energy that a lot of us do here on the thing, like Willard's out there, Willard's going to be going to the class that I'm going to. So I'm taking classes. I've been learning from X-Ring for years. The guy's an amazing shooter. And I'm still, and probably will always learn from X-Ring to try to become a better shooter. Most people will not spend the time, energy, effort, and to become a better shooter because, and if you guys are commenting on stuff, I'm sorry, I'm going to do my rant and then I'll go back. If you're not going to put the time and energy into becoming a better shooter, don't complain to me, because if you're shooting Mr. I don't even want to put your name on blast because I feel that that's not even nice. I can't even be mean. That's my problem. If you're not going to spend the time and energy, you don't need having the best equipment in the world is not going to make you win shit. It really will not make you win shit, because I have yet to win a match. So that'll tell you right there, it doesn't matter what kind of gear you have. It is definitely the shooter over the gear. I know Ray, when we were shooting pistols, could have beat me all day long. I could have been shooting the most expensive pistol in the world, and the guy, because he has way more time behind the pistol, way more time behind the rifle, is going to do way better than the guy that just is learning and still growing as a shooter. So to say that now you clowns have made the 22 LR version unattainable for most, way to go, is idiotic. It really is. It's either you're too lazy to go learn and to become a better shooter. As far as anybody that's ever shot with me at a match, they know that they can borrow any shit I got available. Bags, whatever you need, it's there. If you're in the same squad I'm in, I don't know where his location is. I don't know who it is. we'd probably get along really good, because I usually get along with pretty much everybody, unless you're just going to be a complete ass. But I'm just like, I'm a little frustrated because I've done nothing but try to make, yeah, I've done nothing but try to make the shooting community become even closer, and try to give any helpful hints and tricks that I've ever learned. And I've screwed up a bazillion times, and I try to show those just as well as I try to show, anytime I do something good. So I'm just like, I'm a little just frustrated that someone would come up with that. Now, if it was the jealousy of the ammo, I save like everybody else does. I may be fortunate more than some, but I'm sitting in this tiny little house by myself, and, so I've lost a lot as well. But my priorities are ammo, because my priority is shooting. My priority is to become a better shooter. My priority is to learn the craft of the rifle better than those that just want to do it every once in a while. Has it made me ever bring home a trophy? No, sure in the hell hasn't. Will this ammo possibly make it so I can get a trophy? Who knows? I don't know. I know it shoots better than my other crap I was shooting in that rifle. So just like a guy that races cars, hey, I need new tires because these ones suck. I need a better motor because this. It's if it's a sport you enjoy doing, you're going to pour your heart, soul, and all your energy into it. So at the end of the day, kiss my ass. I'm here to help everybody and at least try to, So if you take offense to seeing some ammo or whatever the case is, or thinking that I'm the one out there beating you at the match, I could be. I don't know. But at least I know that I probably put more time, energy, and effort into it. And being whether you're a center fire shooter, PRS, NRL, or you're a rimfire shooter, it doesn't matter. It's what you enjoy doing. I can tell you I enjoy shooting 22 rifles more than I do center fire. One, it's a lot quieter. You can have conversations. After the end of the day, your head doesn't feel like it's going to blow up from wearing ear pro all day and listening to the percussion of the rifles. Is center fire awesome? Hell yeah, it's awesome. But I'm just like, I saw that comment and I was like, screw you. Screw you for all I believe I tried to do for this community. You can kiss my ass. So there's my opinion. So let me go back and see what everybody said. What the hell? Tree Feller says. Yeah, X-Ring says. Yeah, we put time, energy, effort. We're driving all these matches, trying to get videos. Maybe something you'll be able to learn. Maybe something you'll go, man, I'm never going to do that again. But bring what you brought. Shoot what you brought. You don't have to, you can't win by freaking having the greatest gear because it hasn't happened yet. So that is a huge way to say, all you guys out there, like, not all you guys. There was one guy years ago that said, you're just going to buy your way to first place. You can't buy your way to first place. There's no effing way in heck that you can buy your way to first place, because I believe I have the best gear that you can have. There's not one piece of gear that is going to make my life any better besides me freaking buying some exoskeleton robot thing, and I basically don't have to do shit but just sit there in the middle of this robot thing. So if you want to win, you either go to more classes, you go to more matches, you do better lot testing, you find the ammo that works the best, and then you go shoot a bazillion of these matches, and one day you'll walk away with a fun time. If you're having so many butt issues that you're not winning anything, your job to go there is not to win anyways. It's to go have fun at the end of the day. That's what it's about. So every time I win, now I might not bring home a trophy, but I'm winning because I'm meeting great people, having a good time, shooting with my buddies. It's what it is. That's what I'm winning every time. And it's not the gear that's doing that. For those of you guys that shoot production, I think it's freaking awesome. I think it's awesome that you don't have to, have all this super expensive crap. It's not even going to help. You can watch production shooters scoring higher than lots and lots and lots of open guys. I wish my phone was available. I'd pull one up. Right now I'm videoing off of the thing, but I'm just like so pissed. I'm not even pissed off. I'm just like, this is ridiculous. So somebody had put in the comment section who it was. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to put them on blast. I'm just too nice of a damn guy. I really am, unfortunately. Don't call me because the damn phone will go off or it'll kill the thing. So I'm just like, man, I hope you watch this video. I hope you understand how much time, energy, and effort we put into helping new shooters. Dick, don't call me. Putting new shooters, getting them out to the range, talking them into going and shooting their first matches. And at the end of the day, if we are the clowns that made the 22 LR version unattainable for most, and then way to go, that was your comment, you're out of your freaking mind. That means your ass needs to go to the range more, needs to practice more, maybe needs to shoot something that's not $1.50 a box. You are going to have to buy decent ammo to freaking hit a target. And you are going to have to get dope. You are going to have to figure out what your gun shoots at 100 yards and on 200 yards. And anyways, what he said, they're a retired old man. We are a bunch of retired old men. What else are we going to do? Exactly. I did 31 years in the fire service. I worked my ass off. And luckily I was able to come home every shift. And yeah, I get to screw off more than others. I get to shoot more than others, but I'm old. I did my time and I made it out alive. So I'm going to call that a celebration. Man, I want to read the comments. They're zinging by here. Let's see what we got here. All you guys saying you're going to call. Nick Knox, what's up? Vanessa Kitty's out there. Spot the Robot is for sale. You and Ray are a big reason I even became involved in the NRL 22 and soon center fire matches. Screw the haters. I agree, Sean. Appreciate you showing up. Matt Goodman, what's up? At the end of the day, it comes down to the man behind the scope. Very well said, Johnny Wad. Still takes practice and skill to operate a high dollar gear. Yep, true, George Wilson. Do I need a Razor HD 4.5/27 on my $500 Tika? No, but it looks cool. That's right, Brody. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And I've always said, too, your scope is an investment. You can take that scope and put it on your next rifle, no matter what it's going to be. Spend the money on a good scope. I don't care what manufacturer it is. Just buy a good glass. It may take longer to save up than pennies. You guys saw my jugs of money I had, right? Remember, I even gave away something when whoever figured out how much money was in my jugs of glass. So I saved just like everybody else. Joaquin says, I guess X-Ring's got a video out there. See, I see my 22 LR rig as an extension to my centerfire. It's a package. I'm constantly swapping and tweaking pieces of kit on each. Do I need a $3,000 scope on my 22 LR? No, but why not use it? Yeah, great. Well said, Ryan. Let's see. AR Guns is out there. What's up? Says ignore them. I usually do. I usually don't have any haters. I've had probably, I would say 99.9% has all been positive comments. I get a lot of emails saying, thanks for doing these. Thanks for doing all that you do. We've learned so much. Blah, blah, blah. Just really good, down-to-earth people saying, hey, thanks for getting me into this and really enjoy it. My family, I've been shooting with my family now out there and so on and so forth. And I'm like, man, I'm a little pissed right now. I need less X-Ring in my life for my bank balance. Yeah, and there he is. It was meant as a comment on the way everything is perverted by those spending what most cannot. then the little guy can no longer compete. You can compete with whatever you got. I competed with the Dan Ruger RPR Precision 22 LR. I had a, what scope did I have on there? I had a Strike Eagle. No, I didn't. I had a Diamondback scope on there, and it was a lot of fun, and I had the best time ever. That was one of my first matches. Shooting NRL, it was really PRS, I think, but it was an awesome time. You don't need all the crap. You really don't. Is your 6-covered X-ring cap is a good cap to have? Let's see. You don't need that stuff. You honestly don't. And if you're going to matches where people aren't letting you borrow bags and letting you borrow their tripod or whatever the case is, you're going to the wrong match. I have yet to go to a match that's like that. I have anybody that's ever shot in our squads, especially when we were first starting out, I'm like, we just kind of assume people know now. All that gear is like, go use it. You need that big bag. You need my tater tot. Yesterday, there was a gentleman, Kevin. Was it Kevin? Kevin and Greg. I'm like, hey, you want to try the tater tot out? Or, you know, there's all this gear here if you want to borrow it. Hell, Willard's, I call him the bag guy now. He's got a cart, and he's got like every damn size bag you can possibly use. I mean, it's amazing. Hey, check out, check out my my spotting scope and the rangefinder. Vortex I was fortunate enough to get some of that stuff from Vortex, and when people want to look through stuff, I'm like, yeah, go check it out, see what you think, and it's just like, I don't know, but I was a little pissy. So anyways, that was my rant. I need a custom rifle, but it has taken me 7 years to figure out. Exactly, Eagle Eye. Eagle Eye is a perfect example. The guy works so hard. Every time he builds a nice rifle, he ends up, somebody wants to buy it. The poor guy that builds custom rifles that should have probably the most beautiful custom rifle doesn't have his custom rifle yet because we're too busy. Letting everybody else have it. Did I miss Ray's long-range class announcement? Not yet, Sean. I haven't heard. He may pick some dates, but I haven't heard. You've got to ignore the hated talk. Some people just love to start drama. Just don't feed on it. Yeah, and I usually don't. I've always told Ray when he started YouTube, like, don't feed the trolls. Don't feed the trolls. But the comment was made by someone that's been around the channel for a little while. And, the normally comments normal stuff, in my opinion. So I didn't think of him as a troll. I think of him as a, like, I don't understand what the hell he's getting at here. So, but that is the rant part. So I feel better. He actually got to hear it because he came in. I don't know if he's still here or not. But man, we do a lot for the community. God, at least in my mind, what do you guys think? Shooting doesn't cost as much. And the reason behind the 22 long rifle is just amazing because, what's up, Red October, is I don't got to reload. No reloading involved. It's amazing. I'm a sport and not you. I still love you. I appreciate it, Res Dog. Just the word clowns was, I think, what set me off. Drink some more tea. You guys do a great job. I appreciate it, Stratos. What have you done for me? What have you done for me lately? Let's see. I did a video of Assurance Arms. Getting over there. Remember, go over to Assurance Arms and subscribe. He's got a brand new YouTube channel. It's been out. And he's doing a giveaway. I think it's a Microtech knife at 500 subscribers. So I don't know where he's at. I think he's at maybe 200. So if you haven't gone over to Assurance Arms yet, show him some love. If this chat isn't worth hitting that like button, none of them are. You guys, I should rant about you guys being lazy and not hitting the thumbs up button. We got 73 people watching. You got 37 thumbs ups. Like right there, that's, it only takes 2 seconds to hit the thumbs up button. Is there a possibility that we could get to 70 I don't know, let's just say 70 thumbs up before everybody leaves, before I continue on with this. Did you ever talk about the other Rick with the chassis? I sent him an email. No, I didn't. I sent him a call. I called him, I should say. That's it. You know what, Res Dog? We're good, brother. We're good. It brings up good conversation anyways at the end of the day. I'll take your apology. Let's see. Oh, we got Hector Tamayo out there. What's up, Hector? I missed you, brother. I need to call you and say hi. Hopefully the family's doing well. Hopefully you're doing well. It's been a lot of fires. A lot of fires. Let's see. Mr. Nick Knox is out there. Jerry Parker. There you go. Oh, Jerry Parker's throwing it out there if you guys get a chance. Did X-Ring get a haircut yet? Yeah, he got a haircut. Hopefully COVID-19, Res Dog, hope you blast through that and get better, my man. Hopefully that works out well. Let's see, you try to save us money by sharing what... I tell you what, I really do. We do show off some really good equipment here because... We're trying to be, shoot at the highest level possible, and having good gear is definitely sometimes helps out. And some of it's expensive. It really is, but this sport is expensive. No matter which way you look at it, if you're a car guy, you're spending a ton on cars. Me, I'm not a car guy. I could give two craps about fancy cars. It's not my thing. Some women like $40 billion worth of shoes, with all the different shoes. Everybody's got their little knack. It is what it is. But yeah, if you can save up and buy something that's decent or amazing, depending on what level of craziness you want to get into, it helps. It does. It does help. Keep up the great videos regardless. Negative feedback. I've learned a shit ton from you and Ray and admire the time you guys are putting into the channels for us. Appreciate it, Rob S. Watch every video, X-Ring, in pursuit of accuracy, do entertaining and informative. Appreciate it, buddy D. You guys do a hell of a job when you walk through real world shooting challenges. Ballistics, it's terrific. Thanks, Ryan Berg. Let's see. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It's been a great adventure for sure. And, we got Chris Beck out there. First rifle I ever shot a rimfire match with cost less than the trigger in my current rifle. It's a natural progression. Yeah, well said, Chris Beck. That's a great comment, actually, because I can say the same thing. The first rifle I was ever given was a Marlin Model 60 when I was about, 6, 7, 8 years old. And that whole thing probably cost $124. I do have triggers that cost more than $124 for sure. Yeah, Nick, it's been growing a little bit. Not crazy, but I don't know. YouTube, gun channels, it's all basically a dying breed, basically. They're just squeezing us out. I keep watching you because you guys show us the best equipment. I appreciate it, Michael Mink. However, saving up for specific gear gives you time and discover possible better gear. That better gear serves your purpose. True, Drew. Let's see. You, Ray, Matt, quite a few others have been awesome. Journey of learning the sport, and for one, I'm super appreciative. Your stand-up guy, Rick, most met at PRS. Yeah, if you guys, so you don't know, so Willard's, I've had quite a few matches now. We've been on the same squad. It's always a pleasure to shoot with them. I was watching him kick butt yesterday. It's been a lot of fun. It was the same way with John Kreider, man. you know, there's these guys that get into, and I'm sure Ray would say the same thing about me. It's really cool to watch people grow in that sport. And luckily, you know, it's fun watching Kreideman, you know, really grow into the rifle stuff. It's been the same with Willard and you know, Sweeney, and it's been a hoot. It really has been, watching these guys get better and better and better. And that's the thing, is if these guys are going out, they're doing everything right. They're they're going to match after match after match. You can tell that they're hungry to get better, you know, and it's not win, right? I don't really think they're going, oh, I'm going to try to win today. They're trying to win better than they did the last match. And that's where I think most people don't think of, is if you're just starting out, maybe you've been doing it for a long time, but you're not putting the time, energy, and effort into it, or maybe you're just kind of doing it every once in a while. Does anyone have the F3R 34mm scope mount they're looking to part with? I know the F3R scope mounts are great. I don't have any 20s available though. But the problem is they're going, I'm not winning. I'm not winning. You don't want to win in the beginning. You're trying to, like say you went to a match last month and you got a 48% hit ratio. Like, all your job is at the next match is to beat 48%. Try to do better, right? That's where I think a lot of people, like Willard, he has a number in his head that he wants to shoot, you know, and I could tell he was stoked because he shot really well. First stage up was a swinging tire. So it's basically a square with the base on it, with a rope down to 4 points of contact on a rubber empty tire. And you have to shoot off of this damn rubber tire. And you know, the Chris Simmons targets are small. I don't remember what they are, but it's basically a pain in the ass. Like, if you can get half of whatever it was, I think it was like 12 shots or 10 shots, like, that's doing good. I think he did like 8 out of 10, or like, I was like, holy shit, he's got his game on today, you know. And one of the things that always comes up is consistency. My problem is I am not consistent. I will do really good at a stage and then I'll blow it. And then I'll do okay at a stage and then I'll screw up something. I'll do okay at a stage and then I'll forget what the hell I'm supposed to do and burn a bunch of time and not get enough time and time out. You know, so trying to keep everything together and not screw up. Yeah, he killed it on that stage, Chris, you're right. That's the mental part. That's the mental part of going match after match. Being like Chris Simmons, you guys might have seen that video. Smooth as silk, this guy. There's nothing that makes this guy like try to hurry. He's like the turtle that wins everything. He puts his bag down, puts the rifle down. This shit looks like it's in slow motion. And he will always have enough time to shoot the whole thing. It's crazy. It's crazy to watch. If you haven't seen that video, check it out, because you're like, but that's what those guys that have done it over and over and over, they have an internal clock in their head. They have their iPhone watch that tells them how much time they have left. Just super, super smooth, super confident in their gear. They know that their rifles shoots, you know, tight groups at X amount of yards, and all they need to worry about is wind, making sure that they dial or hold the right numbers, and they've been doing it long enough where they're going to hit the target, or a damn good majority of them. Are they going to miss? Yeah, they're going to miss targets, just like us. They're all human. I think at least I can say for me, I screw up as I mentally screw myself by either not checking something, or, you know, shooting ammo that, say, is, you know, not as good as it should be. Maybe it should be more of a practice ammo, and not a match ammo. So those little things like that, I think that the reasons why I need to work on those things. And that's the thing, coming up with what do I need to work on, meaning yourself. Like, have a check, you know, and these, I'm saying stuff that I need to do. You know, have a checklist of stuff that you do before you get to the match. Check your dope, have it dialed for the first one, or, you know, unless you're going to hold or whatever. You know, make sure your mags are full before you get up to the stage. Make sure this, make sure that, blah, 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 blah. Make sure you got your gear ready. Like if you did that, that would probably take out a small percentage of stuff that's not going to screw you up anymore. And then remembering the stage better. Remembering the stage better is letting it go through your head. And then I screw this up all the time. This is where I lose a lot of points. You know, it'll say from far to near, 2 shots each. And I'm like, it's in my head. I'm good to go. I'll be like, I'll get on the thing. I'll shoot the first one. And then I'm like, was it 2 shots each? Or do I shoot one coming down and then one coming back up? You know, and I got all these little what's up, Abigail? All these little mind screws going on in my head. And then I'm like asking questions, or if I fire and they're like, no, wrong target, well, that instantly is a miss. Even if I was to hit it, it's a miss because it's on the wrong target. So those are the things that I, as a shooter, need to work on, you know. What's other things? Getting out and practicing these positions that you're seeing at matches. Shooting prone, you know, it's to the point where unless you're doing this kind of crap or you're trying to shoot some tiny, tiny, tiny little bug hole, like I think spending the time, because you got to use what's up, Warsaw? You got to use your ammo, right? So make best use of your ammo. I think the best use of your ammo is positional shooting. It really is. Getting used to a bag. My problem is I go, you know what? I'm going to try this at the match. Like today, actually on the same stage, that tire one. I go, hey, Matt, let me borrow your big bag. So now I have my big bag and I have Matt's big bag. And what I'm thinking I can do is slide it under both sides of the tire. This is all going on in my head right before the match, right before that stage, which is a reason why I screw shit up. Is I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and try it. So I try to put 2 bags under this tire that basically is swinging from a rope. It doesn't work out for crap. It was the dumbest idea. I was thinking, oh yeah, those are probably tall enough. And I spent like, what did he say? I spent like 20 seconds trying to build this really nice thing that was just a big bag of crap at the end of it. It didn't work at all, like period, zero. You know, so that was a huge waste of time. Just changing your ammunition make you get all new. Yes, it does, John. Unless, well, yeah. Basically, the cheap answer is yeah. But it's like, don't come up with this stupid ass idea that you think is going to be a great idea because you've never done it before. Try to stick to what you're used to. You know, and some of these stages are going to be so weird anyways, you probably haven't even thought of practicing. I saw a really cool one by Ben Blevins. He was on Facebook, friends with him, but he has this board that goes this way. And then there's this basically wood dowel, and you stick in the wood dowel. Hopefully Chris Simmons never watches this video. But you put your bag and then your rifle, and then after you shoot, you have to pull the dowel out and punch it in on the other side of this board. So you bring your rifle back over on your bag. And you know, and there's these dowel holes all the way up. And it's like red, white, and blue. And I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. But like shit like that, you can't practice for if you don't have one of those, never seen one of those, and then you come to some match somewhere and you're like, wow, that's a really cool prop, but I've never shot off of that thing. So that's going to be kind of weird, kind of different. So coming up with these weird stuff where maybe you can practice, like Josh, Pursuit of Accuracy, his buddy John, has a really cool place where he can do a ton of shooting. But, you know, building some of those weird things like that will definitely help you become a better shooter for sure. That didn't work at all. Yeah, Chris Beck's laughing. It didn't work at all. I wasted so much time on that. But see, for some reason, I have like big marbles, right? When it comes to like, oh, I'll try that. I should be fine. Nope, I screwed that up. It's fine. It's not the equipment as much as not using the equipment properly. Yeah, well said, Jerry. That's the thing too, is being able to know what your bags and everything you can do. You know, between, I'm not a huge fan of plates. A lot of people love plates. In my 360, I'm out working on that, which people are they're gonna blast me on this thing, but if you've seen that video, I'm basically building a narrower but wider than my rifle. It's 3 inches wide. So it's not huge like a big game changer plate kind of deal. But I have the ability to cant the rifle more and fight it easier than when you have a big bag on a weird side and you can't really fight it. You're basically holding the rifle up with your thumb. So we'll see how that does. But I like trying new stuff. And hell, if it makes me shoot better, then awesome. But yeah, having the gear and understanding how to use it better and you know what you can do with it is definitely a learning thing. And I'm still in the middle of learning all that. So we'll see what happens. We got MX out there. So you got to shoot twice in Chris' squad at Kettlefoot. And you're right. It looks like he's out for a Sunday stroll. Congrats on the good shooting, Willard. That's Jason, MX. All right, Jason, MX. That's you, Jason, right? We met at Kettlefoot. Let's see, Willard's out there. Good to hear, John. What do you find acceptable as a group size at 100 yards? Sean D. That's an awesome question. I guess it just depends. What has been concerning me, making me upset, and is watching these guys shoot like groups like this at like 200. Basically, these pasties are 1 inch circles. So if you can find something that shoots 1 inch at 100, I think that's good ammo. Now there's guys shooting this at 300 yards. I don't know how. I don't know what they're shooting. I know one guy in particular that's doing really good job like this at 300 yards, which is just utterly amazing. Well, I don't know. You guys possibly have seen the videos, but like this group at 100 yards, if this was like different ammunition, not 10X, but something else, let's say it was, say this was CCI standard velocity, and they were doing that at 100 yards, like that's awesome. And as you get higher into the category of prices, then it's not as awesome. So like this 10X, right? Basically, Ely's best ammo at 100 yards was still, I think that one's still basically the quarter covered most of it. Like that's just because I know Ely down here, this lot shot half that group. Same thing. I don't think there is definitely, like SDs are lower once you get better, higher priced ammo. But even the best of the best stuff, like the highest SD, 7.2, this was 7.2. You can find better, cheaper ammo that had better SDs than this lot. But this lot may shoot great in somebody's rifle. That's what I don't think people are getting is you do not have to have the most expensive ammo. That's why I didn't go with this stuff, because there's stuff that shoots better, cheaper. But some boxes of 10X are outstanding. It looks like one hole at 50 and a easy dime size at 100 with the right guy shooting and the right rifle. So what's acceptable at 100 yards depends on what you're trying to get. If you're trying to shoot 1/4 inch targets at 100 yards, you're going to need a better ammo than some of the cheap stuff for sure. But the guys with the cheap stuff will hit it. It's all it's all practice, and you got to have a little sliver of luck in there as well. Hell, I'll take luck all day long. But let me see if there's any other questions. Oh, your pal Matt's out there. Squad 1 was the best for sure. The competition of the best squad. I can tell you what, we had a great time. Big country. Let's see, Buddy D. I chose the Kestrel hands down. Remember Chris from the Crafts comment about minimum accuracy. Hola, Charles. 45 autos out there. Got Charles Tiffy. Had a great time yesterday in Squad 1. Always fun to shoot. Mario, what's up, Mario? I'm at work at Ingalls. Nice. Yeah, Willard says if you can cover it with a quarter, you're plenty fine. No, for sure. I couldn't do that with the Center X lot I had with my 360. Actually, Chris Beck was at the house, and I showed him his lot of ammo, which shot way better than my ammo did. But at that 100-yard test, it wasn't amazing at all. It was probably 1.25 inches at 100, and the stuff I had was probably a little bit bigger than that. Buddy D, I'm a bench press shooter who likes long distance. I've yet to compete. Hand issues right now. Yeah, Buddy D, I got some hand issues, but I'm just going to pretend I don't. I have to take, I don't know, it's called Malaxicam or whatever, but my fingers lock up, and I just got arthritis really bad, and it hurts. But I take that so I can shoot. Shoot and build knives and stuff. But yeah, it's not fun getting old. Not fun at all. Which bag attached to Arca plate do you guys like to use? Well, I'm not a huge fan of it. It's way faster. I will tell you, it's way faster. We have this one Chris likes to use all the time. It's basically those, I think it's 300-gallon water containers that have the aluminum frame around it. If you guys know what I'm talking about. One of the sides is cut out, and then you have to stick the rifle in. There's like a bunch of square holes, right? When you got to do stuff like that, it seems to be a lot faster. But I prefer putting a bag down and then shooting off of it. But for speed, if you got to move all over the place and, you know, and the time is short and you got 12 shots or whatever you got to hit, it's definitely faster. Definitely faster. There was a random draw and he pulled a tripod off the prize table and gave it to me. Not too many people would have done something like that. Glad to call you a friend. I appreciate it, Dick. What's up, Buddy D? I can't keep my groups in 1 inch at 100, but that's not the reason I missed targets yesterday. Yeah, actually, if you, Chris, if you looked up, if you guys aren't familiar with practice score, you can go to a match that's already taken place. You can look and see how the shooters did, but you can also see each stage. So that's what's kind of neat about it. Like the speed stage, you can see who was the fastest shooter, but all of them you can see who the fastest shooter was. And the chat I did earlier today, there was a lot of them where I was like, you know, 17th out of 40 shooters. Some of them, I think one of them I was 5th or 3rd. Where'd that sheet go? Like top 3rd out of 40 shooters, but that's just one stage. And one stage doesn't give you a win. It's being consistent, being like the top 8 on all the stages is way better than being 1st, 39th, 2nd, 40th. Like that doesn't work out. That puts you right in the damn middle, unfortunately. I don't know what I did with that sheet. Being consistent, I think, is the most important part. Rick went and shot the Bergara this morning, 2.5-inch group at 50 yards. No burr on the crown, no clue what the F is going on. Yeah, so if you guys, I was talking to Hold Left Edge and Send It, and he bought a brand new Bergara recently. It's, I don't know, maybe a month old or whatever. It was shooting super tight groups, he said, like crazy stupid groups. And then he cleaned it. I'm trying to remember how his story went. He cleaned it, went back out to the range. He would shoot a tight group, and then he'd get one way over somewhere. I don't remember what he said. To high, low, left, right. He'd shoot a really good group, and then there'd be one, just left field, just way over there. And he's like, what in the F is going on with this thing? And I'm like, I don't know, man. He's getting frustrated. He's like, I think I'm just going to buy a Voodoo. And I'm like, well, I'm all it's rimfire stuff. I said, that may not solve your problem. I said, if you watch my videos recently doing this, I had some mag issues. I had light primer strikes. It's rimfire. I mean, anything can happen. So, he's trying to figure it out. That's the thing. Diagnose what the heck the problem is. And that's the tough thing. I think me being hard-headed, thinking that ammo, going back now that I got new ammo, I was really trying to make that shoot great. And unfortunately, it doesn't shoot great in that rifle. And I was so hard-headed because I love the 360, the Voodoo 360 so much that I'm like, in the back of my mind, I probably was thinking, you know what, I'd rather run this and miss a couple targets, but I get to shoot my 60-degree throw. That's probably not the way to go. If I was smart, which most of you guys know I'm not very smart, I should have just done the lot testing. This takes one day to do. You order the ammunition, what you think is going to be the correct speed for your rifle. You order a few lots of ammo. I would say at least 8 boxes. If they have enough in stock of each one, so when you decide that it works, you can call them and order it like I did. Don't order something where there's only 4 boxes, because it could be the best ammo and you're not going to have any. They're all, sorry, we're out of that. So doing this information here, which was, this was an old box from a TV. I believe this one was. Yeah, Vizio, whatever it's called. Yeah, Vizio 40-inch D-series TV. And, $1's worth of pasties, which you could just use a Sharpie if you wanted to. Order the ammo, wait 4 or 5 days for it to come in. I know Pursuit of Accuracy, I think, has 11 lots coming in of 10X. So he's getting ready to do the same thing for his rifle. Go out on a nice calm day. Shoot at 50 yards, shoot at 100 yards. Even better yet, if you have the ability, go to 200 yards and see what groups you have. Or 3 if you, I don't know how much range you're available to have, but I was only able to get out to 100 that day. So that is what it is. But that will be your best bet. And then again, I'm going to say it again. When you find a lot of ammo that works well, if you know you're going to shoot PRS, NRL, 22 stuff for a year, 2 years, buy the ammo that works so you don't have to deal with this crap later. Because trying to hunt for ammo that works again, now you got to do new Kestrel data. You got to go out and basically get all new dope for the different speed of that thing. Don't do this unless you have some type of, what were we using? Basically a chronograph, but I'm trying to think of the thing. Don't waste your time. You want the speeds. Like this lot here was 1068. It'll say on the box, but it was really 11.7 or 11:41. Here's a box that said 1066 for feet per second. It was really 1140. So be careful if you want to be in a window of feet per second. I think we talked about this already before, but in case we haven't, know that it adds that much. So 1140 minus 68, whatever that is, somebody tell me. That's kind of what that, out of my rifle, 20-inch MTU contoured ace barrel from Voodoo, that's what gain of feet per second is out of that rifle. So if you want to shoot like the Center X was like a 1087 was about the speed it was, and it seemed to shoot decent. If you want to stay in that area, look for the lots of ammo that have a lower number, or if you want to bring it up higher, find the lots that have a higher speed on them. Let's see, I'll just grab this one. See right here, this 1063. So basically, when you see the 10, it's 10X in Ely, or in match. The 21 is the year, then the dash. And then you have the two numbers is machine. And then that is the lot, 11116. So this is off of machine 2. It's off of machine 2 at 02. That's kind of how it works. If you have a buddy that has a lot that you tried out, one of the options is look at that machine number. And there's no guarantees with this, but you can at least, you can pick the machine that it came off of if you think that's going to be the machine that you like. I know some people have their favorite machine. I don't. I'm new to shooting Ely. But I know people do have their favorite lot or their machine that makes the ammo. So, you know, depending on how long you've been in this game, some people may have favorite numbers. Jerry May says 16-inch. 16-inch. Let's see. Did you not give up on Lapua or just couldn't any? Great goat herder. Great question. No, I think Lapua makes really good ammo. How do I say this without... Right now, I think stocks are so slim that your options... Well, first is being able to test at 50 yards. You can get a lot of decent ammo to group really well at 50 yards. But the reason why you buy something and go try it out is you could try 100, 200, and 300 if you have the range to do it. And then really see what it groups that at that distance, where when you bring it to a test center, you're not going to get like 200. Some places you can get 100. Like Ely only does 50 and 25, I believe. Let's see, Brody says, I have a 16 and a 20. My 16 is in a pillar bedded factory stock. My 20 is in a PDC custom chassis. My 16 shoots better and has 0 feed issues. My 20-inch shoots well, but it has failure to fires on round 5 every time. Dang, Brody. What you do is you take round 5 out and you just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. You just got to tell it that the 5 is gone. All right, that's kind of a stupid answer, but I don't know. That sucks. That's weird it's on 5. A lot of people have an issue on the last one. The last one or sometimes the first one. And you got to load. Those things are very particular. I don't know which mags he's shooting or using, but you have to make those, each bullet going perfect. So basically the head of the one bullet needs to be in front of the next one like this. So when the bolt comes forward, it's not trying to push it over the rim or the cartridge. So you got to load them really good. Mine's always the first one. Yeah. The first one's the easiest one too, because you got to like really look at it to make sure it's pointed up before you jam it in the mag. That one should be the easy one. That one you shouldn't have to, and trust me, I'm Willard, I do it too, but that's the one we can see right before we start the match and put it in, right? So we need to mentally check, and I'm saying this for me more than you, like, hey, okay, bullet's good. All right, I'm gonna put this in now. So like as that little mini checklist in our mind, like that's something we need to check that one off the box so we know it's right. But yeah, if you guys aren't familiar with these mags, they got to be placed in perfect. They got to be in front of each other. So like I said, when that bolt comes, it grabs it. It doesn't have to go over the thing. Ace in the hole is in the house. Gonna need her to send it back. Some Ely machines produce better batches of match ammo. Very true. Ely and Cinerex, or and Lapua. There's people that have their favorites for sure. Sally's accounting is used. TPS report. Let's see here. I have Ely 10X and Lapua Cinerex. It does not state feet per second on the box. Yeah, I can grab a box of Lapua and it doesn't. I was talking more about Ely. No, and that's kind of something that would be cool if Cinerex did that. But here's the lot number of the stuff I've been shooting. And in Ray's rifle, it shot really well. My rifle in this 90 degree shot decent. In the 360, it was horrible. But like you said, there is no feet per second on the Lapua. And as far as the code words for all the stuff, this means something in the machine and all that, but I can't remember the info offhand how that works on the Lapua. You can figure it out though if you just do a quick search online, it'll tell you. Now I will say the Ely box. What compound is the primer in the rimfire? I don't know, Eric. I hate these boxes. The Ely 10X has a box where you can do, basically you'd push through the hole, the new stuff anyways. You can push through the hole and these come out and you can, flip it over and now you got 10 rounds. The 10X does that, the Ely 10X. These, on the other hand, you have to cut the one side or pull the tape off and then you open it up and it's a pain in the ass. All 50 of them are sitting there. You can't, there's a ways to do it, but this stuff's, I give it a thumbs down when it comes to the packaging of the Ely match. I'd much rather have the one where it slides out. I need 10 rounds. I push it out 2 rows. I flip it over and bam, I'm done. Do you use the factory boxes at the match for ammo storage? I use the boxes. The normal ones, like yesterday, you would have seen these in my tripod bag. I just keep them in these. I don't have that crazy fancy ammo thing. I just don't. I've seen them. They're beautiful. I know Lapua makes them. Not Lapua. Maybe Lapua makes them as well, but why is my brain not working? Voodoo. Voodoo makes some really nice ones where you basically take the top of the tray and you put it in there, kind of like you would do, like, get over here. Come on. Now what's nicer about that box over this box is this is plastic and this one's paper, and I usually trying to trying to get it open for the first time, I usually screw it up. But they make really expensive nice boxes where you actually just put those in and you have this really nice case and your match ammo's in there like that. There'd be 4 of them or so, and then you can actually put your mags on the bottom. That's the high-tech stuff. I don't have that. But I don't know. I feel better now ranting. It was a lot of fun. And actually the guy that was out there, he apologized. And I apologized and said, we're all good. So that was pretty good. Because at the end of the day, I really think we help out the community quite a bit. AGS sells one on eBay for 46 bucks that holds 3 boxes, worth its weight in gold. I love it, Brody says. That's actually pretty cheap. I've seen, God, I heard they're like super expensive. At least the ones with the big namers. Those things are quite expensive. Rick, I'll send you some pics of the case I made for 22 ammo. I used an Apache case from Harbor Freight. Nice. Yeah, let me check it out. I need it to fit inside my tripod. So I normally carry, let me go over here. Let's go over to this mess. Normally I carry the tripod. I got my tripod and my rifle bag. YouTube, it's just a bag. Don't get excited. Nobody's gonna get hurt. I carry my rifle bag with my squirt gun, and then I got my tea. You know, and I basically carry this stuff. I'm trying to make it where I carry just the rifle in one hand on with the bipod on it. Carry this, so all the ammo is gonna go in here, and then probably just sling my like this bag's in here, but also have my tater tot. And then I won't even have anything else. Is the plan. I'm trying to slim down in life in general. Trying to get that belly down and carry less weight. So that's what I'm trying to do. Dun. Nice sleep mat. Actually, I haven't seen him in a while. What the hell's his name? On YouTube. It's Jody, but I can't think. Anyways, I still have an extra shooting mat that I grabbed for somebody that he wanted me to grab it from VOD, but I haven't seen him. I was hoping he was going to be at the match yesterday. YouTube be like, the bag was touching it and he touched it. What? You have a couch and a table? I do. Kreideman, I got to get rid of this damn light. It's freaking horrible. See that light, Kreideman? Thanks. Let me show you guys this massive power unit I have. Bam. It like lights up like this much light on a table that's like 7 feet long or 6 feet long. Doesn't work for crap. A punching bag. Text you pics of the case I made. Don't text me yet. Don't text me yet. What? You have a couch? Yeah, I got another couch coming. Yeah, I got my couch finally in. It's starting to look like a house again. If you guys don't know, I moved in like a while ago. Been sitting on paint buckets. Then I upgraded to some furniture I found tomorrow afternoon. Sounds good, Kreideman. Yeah, so just kind of starting through the steps of living again. The light doesn't really fit the room, no offense. I know, it came with the house, Abigail. I didn't put that stupid ass punching bag sack in the, hanging off the, it doesn't work. It doesn't, there's no light. Watch, let me show you how awesome this thing is. This is, this is all the light you get. There's table over there and table over there. Look how dark it is over here. Kreideman, I can't even see shit. It's all Kreideman's fault. No, Kreideman's gonna hook me up. But yeah, so this dumbass thing doesn't do what it's supposed to do. Pitiful, John says. That's what I'm saying. Like a rainbow in the dark. No sign of the morning. You're just a rainbow in the dark. Now I'm gonna get busted for singing a song or something. LED table light is the way to go. Maybe I want it bright. I want it to look housey, but I'd rather have this thing lit up so like when you're playing cards or hanging out with your buddies, you can actually see what the hell you're eating for dinner. Anyways, drill some holes in that thing. Yeah, I might just take it out to the range and put some holes in that thing. Maybe that'll be my next video. How to make... Actually, if you put holes in it and it kind of went up into the ceiling, that'd probably look pretty damn cool, actually. Just saying. And I got plenty of holes right here. What'd Abigail say? How about a fifth and a card game? Actually, guys, you know what I wanted to try to do? I don't know how it would work, but I thought it'd be fun. And you could kind of play along, per se. Is I have to figure out a way to do that. No, I don't want no damn disco ball. Is if there was a way to play cards, like, so I dealt a hand, and you guys were one hand, right? And I was another hand. And, of course, it's fake money and all. But you could play Texas Hold'em, and it'd basically be like a few of us playing, and then you guys on here could also play. But I need to figure out how that would work where you guys couldn't see what I had, and I can't see what you have. So you would have to believe me in not being able to see your cards. You know, it wouldn't matter anyways at the end of the day, but because can't win anything, but it'd be kind of fun to figure out a way to play poker with like a few people. Like I'd be all, okay, Abigail, everybody else close your eyes and there's your cards. And I'll remember your cards, Abigail. Now I put them back down. And then I'm like, Kreideman, here's your cards. And then I would be playing you guys and you'd be like, yeah, I raise or whatever. I thought it'd be kind of fun. Of course, I'm just kind of crazy anyways. Light comes down, strobes, disco ball, and stripper pole goes in. Yeah, Eric, stripper pole. Let's see, car cane I used to have an APLC. Let's see. What, some Dio? That's right. How about Holy Diver? Gone too long in the midnight sea. What's up, Thomas Rowland? You are on the right track, Rick. The right ammo will boost the confidence. That's what I'm hoping for. Every time I miss, I go, was it me or was it the damn ammo? So when I buy this stuff, I can hopefully say, nope, had to be me. Definitely me. Probably was me. And that'll help. And they say it needs to be higher. This is the mood light. Let's see. Wow, that light is as useless as ever. Yes, Matt Goodman, you are correct. Came with the house, though, my man. Came with the house. I just haven't upgraded yet. I spent all my money on shooting stuff. Like, I didn't have a couch for like 3/4 of the year. So I finally got a couch. I felt it to be more important to get gun-related equipment because I shoot more than I sit. Well, most of the time. Here's the reason why you guys haven't been seeing as many live videos. I've been Amazon Prime video watching lately. I'm like, I'll be watching a movie that sucks, more than likely. And I watched one called 400 Bullets. Chris Beck was over. We're like, let's try this movie. Turn that thing on. Don't waste your time. Dumbest ass movie ever. 400 Bullets was crap. Don't watch it. That's right. My priorities. Man, I've been talking for a long time already. What's up, Tim? Might be cheaper to just admit that Isyour from the start. What? Might be cheaper to just admit that it is you from the start. Yep, that's it. Yeah, true. Very true. I'm using a Streamlight now, Abigail says. Let's see. I have at the shop about 8 different overhead pool table light fixtures. Name brands of different beers. They are stained glass, 2-chain hanger types. Those are cool, Drew. Is it worth the free Ear Pro from Optics Planet? Big country. When am I coming to Florida? Right here on the calendar, I don't have Florida on here yet. December 4th and 5th, I believe, is supposed to be the Texas PRS Nationals. Hope to make that. And rumor has it, I don't know if this is true, but regionals at Kettlefoot in Virginia is going to be on the 13th. I don't know. I haven't been able to sign up for that one yet. But we got Snipers Unknown Challenge and Memorial 3-gun and Microtech Pro-Am 3-gun. That's coming up quick. Holy crap. 2 weekends from now. I guess I need to go make some pistol ammo. That is high tech, man. There with his paper calendar. I like the paper calendars. Let's see. Great code herder. Matt P said it the best. Rick has $170,000 in firearms and $7 in furniture. I didn't see that comment. That's awesome. Smoke Dope is out there. How do you feel about martial law? Martial law can suck it. 399 bullets is where it is at, though. Let's see. I can't give those away to save your life. I think we're all caught up in the comments. If I missed one, let me know. If everything goes right and my son makes it to nationals, we will be in Texas in December also. That'd be awesome, big country. Hope to see you out there. Hopefully I get to go. Hopefully I get the invite. Smoke Dope says he agrees with me. Have a good night, everyone. Going to watch Ray's video and then headed to work. Have a good one, Joaquin. I'm actually going to tidy it up here in a minute. Start a militia and you don't worry. Yeah, that always helps. Hate mail? I hate getting mail too. That's right, DW. Nobody's got time for mail. What's more important, ammo or mags? Ammo. All you need is one good one. One good mag. I'm totally exaggerating. You want at least a few good mags, but you need the freedom seeds in it, more importantly. Let's see. All right, everyone. If you haven't had a chance, I saw a couple new names in there, and you liked hanging out, definitely hit the subscribe button. I do appreciate it. We are trying to grow the channel. Other than that, you guys have a wonderful, amazing Sunday night. And unfortunately, a lot of us have to go to work tomorrow, and nobody's got time for that. John Kreideman, hope you get better. Hope you feel better. Res Dog 187, hopefully that COVID goes away and you're back to action very soon. You guys have a great night, and stay safe. Go out and shoot. What's up, Josh? I just saw Josh out there. Go sign up for a match. Go shoot. Don't worry about how good or bad you do. It's all about the community, having fun, and meeting new people. What's up, P-NASCARs? And stay safe. Really stay safe out there. A lot of crazy shit going on. And be careful. See ya.